want to thank all the support worldwide. I got a lot of messages, a lot of support, and I really appreciate it. Last night we made history, we shocked the world. We got all these beautiful belts, and we're bringing them back home. Thank you for the support, the messages. We came and we conquered. Thank you.
Sup, y'all, bring you guys another video. So as we all know, George Kambosos Jr. is now the WBC franchise, WBA, WBO, and IBF lightweight champion of the world. He won all those belts after he defeated Teofimo Lopez, who won 3 of those belts from fighting Vasily Lomachenko, and or from beating Vasily Lomachenko, I should say. And now, the main man in the division is the man you're looking at, George Kambosos Jr. And if you follow the WBC, they actually recognize him as the undisputed champion of the world. A lot of people say that George Kambosos is the disputed undisputed champion. But if the WBC actually recognizes him as the legitimate champion for the WBC belt, doesn't that make him the undisputed champion? I mean, I made the same argument for Teofimo Lopez when he beat Lomachenko, but I still got tons of comments saying that he isn't undisputed, that he had to beat Devin Haney, this and that. And in a way, I agree, but at the same time, you can't deny the WBC themselves, the World Boxing Council themselves, is also now recognizes Kambosos as the legitimate WBC champion. They don't, when it comes to the zone, obviously they're gonna go with their fighter. Their fighter is Devin Haney, who is promoted by Eddie Hearn and Matchroom. So of course they're gonna try to dispute the claim that George is the real WBC champion. I mean, Devin Haney did not beat anybody to become the WBC champion. I'm honestly, like, literally, this is like the same video I made about Teofimo Lopez after he beat Vasily Lomachenko. I said the same thing about Devin Haney. He did not beat anybody to become that WBC champion, and he holds that regular belt. Vasily Lomachenko was the real champion, and he got elevated into the franchise status. And if you're gonna blame anyone, it's the WBC. I'm gonna be, it's the WBC who you have to blame with this ridiculousness that creates all this confusion. But hopefully, I'll say this though, hopefully in 2022, George fights the winner of Devin Haney versus Jojo Diaz, which is coming up pretty soon, so that we will have one champion, just one recognized champion for the WBC, and it will take away all these arguments that we've had, and hopefully the WBC doesn't create another franchise belt. So far, I think in the top of my head, George Kambosos is the only franchise champion right now for a division. So I truly hope the WBC learns from this and does not create other multiple franchises for other divisions. They should learn from the WBC, man. The WBC is just ridiculous with their super and regular belts. Ridiculous. So I don't know why they didn't look at that and be like, yeah, like, let's follow them instead. They decided to follow the WBA instead. Anyway, George deserves all the credit. He deserves all the recognition that he's currently getting. I'm surprised, man. I see a lot of people saying, like, going into this fight, a lot of people never even watched George Kambosos. Like, dude, you were watching this fight without even, checking out how good this guy is. I mean, in a way, I guess I could see that happening, but if you're gonna write somebody off, at least check them out first before you write them off. So, anyway, George deserves to defend his titles in Australia, in my opinion. Australia actually has a pretty good boxing community. That they bring good numbers. As long as the investors are there, I'm sure they can host a big event there. And hopefully, with COVID on its way out, at least I hope it's on its way out, a big event can be held in Australia with George Kambosos defending his titles. And the hope is against Devin Haney, or at least the winner of Haney versus Jojo Diaz. But we'll see. We'll see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.